A while ago I released a video explaining how I eat fully raw diet on most days and why I started introducing some very simple high raw options into my diet from time to time. And I know you may be wondering, do I actually ever binge on cooked food? Now I've let it in, does it ever happen? So this is going to be a very honest video, and let's talk about binges. Hey there, it's Yulia Tarbath here, nutrition and lifestyle coach at Rawsome Healthy. And yes, we're going to talk about binges. I had a really big binging problem in the past. And the main reason for that was that I was following an anti-candida diet, where you have to restrict the consumption of your carbohydrates and where you focus a lot on protein and basically on fat as well. So with that, with restricting my calories, with restricting my carbohydrates, it was a nightmare for me to remain on an anti-candida diet. And you cannot starve your sugar. I've made videos about candida and you'll see the link for it just now. But basically, you cannot starve your body of sugar, because your body has naturally been created to be receiving whole, simple, natural sugars, such as those in fruit. So restrict those, you're going to go crazy. And that's just what happens to most people on an anti-candida diet. It's very difficult to sustain, and it's unhealthy to sustain. It actually wrecked my hormonal system. It caused me depression, chronic fatigue. That's supposed to be the anti-candida diet that's going to make you feel better. And it made me binge so bad. I remember I could just easily get through a whole loaf of fried bread, and we were kind of like going with healthier options back then, yeast-free and gluten-free and this free and that free. So I would get through a whole loaf of bread in one go, and I just could not stop myself. This is how starved I was of healthy carbohydrates, of carbohydrates. So then I would blame myself, and you probably, like, if you have problems with binging, you know what it's like, that you hold yourself off, then you just jump on it, you can't stop, and then you feel bad after it, and you blame yourself, and you feel like a failure, and you get depressed about the fact that you just can't make healthy choices. And then the cycle continues. Then you're okay, I'm going to get back on track, and I'm just going to be strong, and I'm going to put a lot of willpower into it. And then again, you just this binge cycle comes, and you can't stop yourself. So I too have experienced it. And then we went raw vegan, high fruit raw vegan, and I started eating what my body has been craving for a long time, an abundance of fruit. And I noticed how I became really happy and positive about my food choices. Now I didn't really have to use as much effort to control my binges, because I was receiving the calories and I was receiving the healthy sugars. But then we bumped into a problem of undereating and losing weight, and that created some issues with us overeating on fat. And because we were committed to a raw food lifestyle, we were overeating on fat and some gourmet dishes and some dried fruit, and that started to create its own problems. So basically, after I started allowing cooked food into my life, I also had this thought of, I had this kind of thought on the raw food lifestyle that if I allow cooked food into my life, I'll be eating it all the time. And it didn't happen, by the way. It didn't happen that way. So when I was pregnant, I was eating some cooked food, but I still stayed committed to being raw. And what I understand happens to people who switch to raw food diets and then go back to binges is that they bring the binging personality with them. So although what you're eating has changed, and although it's absolutely 100% possible to balance your nutrition and create a healthy relationship with your food and stop your binges or overcome your binges, a lot of people don't work on their deeper emotional self. So a lot of us want to heal when we come to this lifestyle, and it's not necessarily it's not necessarily physical issues, although most people do have physical issues, and I know that many of you have extra weight that you want to lose on this diet. It's a lot of emotional healing, and it's a lot of mental, spiritual healing that we need to go through as well. So people come into this movement and diet and think that, okay, it's just about diet, it's about eating enough calories, it's about, you know, having fruit for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and it is, and that is a very important aspect of this lifestyle, but it's not the only thing that will help you overcome binges. Something that has been helping me tremendously is emotional mastery, and it's something that we always encourage our clients to do, something that we always encourage people to do inside our program, the Raw Energy Lifestyle program, which I'm excited to announce is now open for registration, but only for a very short space of time. So if you want to get in, if you're ready to transform not only what you're eating, but also your relationship with yourself, with your food, master your emotions, then we welcome you inside it, and you'll see the link of it to this program just now. And emotional mastery is something that is very important, and it's something that is very much ignored in this movement. So, as I said, it is important to make sure that you eat enough calories, that your meals are balanced, that your nutrition is balanced, that you don't experience deficiencies, which can also lead to binges and cravings, because your body craves certain nutrients that it's not receiving. So to just say that you know, binges are just one thing is not really accurate. But it's very important to continue working on your emotions and on your mental mastery too. So, for example, if in the past you would be dealing with emotions of frustration or anger or fear or anxiety with food, you come to a raw food diet, what's going to change? Only diet is going to change, but you have to continue healing that aspect of you to make sure that you begin to understand that, okay, so I need to process my emotions here. Food is not going to help me here. So if I'm experiencing anxiety, if I'm angry and I just want to eat something to suppress me, to distract me from the thoughts of being angry, I need to connect to my emotions. And I need to feel my anger, I need to analyze it, I need to interpret it, I need to understand my needs, where my needs are not met. This is non-violent communication where that comes in. And then, you know, and then I've dealt with that, and then I can go and eat a super healthy meal and actually celebrate my progress, my mastery with a healthy smoothie. And this is something that I personally focused on. So we've been on this lifestyle since the year of 2009, and I've always focused on emotional healing and mental mastery throughout this whole years. And then when I started to introduce some cooked food into my diet, which are very healthy choices, I didn't have the binging personality any longer. So it was always 100% my personal choice. I never overate on it. I never kind of like experienced lack of control with it. And this made me realize that dealing with a binging personality is very, very important. And it's not something that you can automatically overcome on a raw food diet. So your emotions, connecting to your emotions, understanding them, it's something that is very, very important. Again, registration to the Raw Energy Lifestyle program is open for a very short space of time. It's a 5-week transformation program that is created to transform your whole life, basically, to transform the way you eat, to help you stay on the wagon, to help you bring fitness into your life, to help you lose weight, to help you gain weight if you need to gain some healthy weight, to help you build muscle, to help you also deal with most common concerns, deficiencies, and so much more. So be sure to sign up to it. That's the link. Look forward to seeing you inside the program and to continue assisting you. And Thank you so much for watching this video. I would love to find out if you still struggle with binging, and what is it that you can do after watching this video, because you've made some realizations and in a shift. So what is it that you can do now to help you overcome this cycle? So post your comments below. Thanks for watching. Eat sweet, keep fit, and we will see you again in our next video. Bye!